Most children need no help with talking and go quickly from babbling to their first words, to spilling out as many words as they can. Your toddler's comprehension almost doubles by the time they get to 1.5 years, and the number of words she knows will expand daily. You can help your toddler to talk by starting early and giving her lots of your time and encouragement. Name everything in your toddler's world. When you're in the park, name the trees, swings, birds, flowers, other people around you, so that everything in your toddler's world has a name. Use your baby's name as much as you can, so she is aware of her own identity. Reading to your baby at a young age helps him to hear and understand the inclinations and emotions of speech. Play is a hugely important part of every child's development because it encourages natural creativity, fuels their imaginations, and helps them to practice all sorts of skills needed for when they grow older. It is not enough to put your baby down in front of the television. What your baby needs is you down on the floor with him, making mud pies or blowing bubbles. Obviously, you can't play with your child all the time, but if you have other tasks to do, try to incorporate play along with them. For example, if you are making dinner, why not give your baby saucepans and a wooden spoon so he can help you by making a pretend dinner? Some women don't realise they're pregnant until they've missed a period, and some say they just know the minute it happens. There are a few classic signs that can make you suspect you're pregnant, even before you do a home pregnancy test.
So how did you guys find out you were pregnant?
Well, I had IVF actually, so it was fairly easy for us. We were given a date that we had to do a pregnancy test 2 weeks after we had the treatment, so we did it. But we didn't believe it because it gave a very faint positive, and then we had to do it again 48 hours later. So.
How many times did you do your test before you believed you were pregnant?
We did 3. We believed it was real, and then we celebrated. But yeah, so it was fairly easy for us when we found out. We didn't have to go through weeks of worrying. So how did you find out?
I think the first thing was my breasts. They were really, really tender,
Right.
very painful. Couldn't really lie on them. But that kind of happens anyway, every month. So I just wrote it off as that. And then I bought a pregnancy test.
Your baby may look like a helpless, fragile little person, but he is growing, learning, and taking in the world around him. The best thing you as parents can do at this stage is to encourage and play with your baby to help his development. They love faces, so pulling and twisting your face and letting his fingers explore yours will become a favourite game. Babies also use their instincts all the time, which is why when you put his head on your breast, he will suck. Babies love to learn and take in more information at this stage in their lives than they ever will. At this age, he can adapt to any language, which is why it is important to talk to him all the time. He may not be able to understand the words you are saying, but he can hear the sounds you make and is learning about expression, emotion, and the basics of communication when you speak. Your baby loves to hear your voice, no matter whether you can sing or not, so sing to him as much as possible. Try nursery rhymes you remember from your childhood, or tune into your favourite radio station and sing along. Uncurl newborn fingers and stroke each one gently up and down, or tickle your newborn baby's feet, hands, and under his chin. Babies don't normally start to smile until around 6 weeks, but he will still love tickling games. Try round and round the garden on the palm of his hand, or this little piggy on his toes. Make as many different noises as you can when playing with your baby. Blow a raspberry on his stomach, or make a quack-quack noise for a duck. Young babies love to stare at cot mobiles, or the shapes which hang off play gyms. Next time you are giving her a bath, safely splish-splash the water across her skin, making water sounds around her, and give her lots of kisses and cuddles.